As far as all of us can remember, art has been created by humans. It is what makes us, as beings, taking the world inside us and present it to the outside. I recently had a talk with my DURBATULUK drummer and his girlfriend about how artificial intelligence could be able to erase human-made music, and I want to share my thoughts with you. Art is, perhaps, the foundation of every culture there is, and today I'm only trying to talk about music, not paintings, not films, not dancing, not architecture, you name it. May it be rhythms, melodies, beats, lyrics, vocals, guitar solos, bass lines, or even moments of silence. What we enjoy and love about music has always been created by us, by human beings. And that's maybe the reason why we love it so much. It's like taking a small glimpse into someone else's mind, and even if you're not aware of it, this could be part of the magic. But this is about to change.
Ach du Scheiße! Oh!
Yes, this was obviously computer-generated metal, but what you don't need to forget is, this is just the beginning. And that scares me. AI probably hasn't even reached 1% of its capabilities yet. What we are laughing at right now could become a serious threat to human-made music in the future, because every kind of art is somehow predictable and calculable. May it be riffs, song structures, rhythms, drum beats, beautiful vocals. If something is predictable, calculable, computers will be able to do it just by analyzing it over time. AI is very professional when it comes to that, and they will be able to do it 1,000,000 times faster than us, like making 10,000 songs in just a day. Of course, there will be a lot of trash, but over time it learns what's good and what's not, what people accept and what not, and it will get better and better. Just a random prediction. In 5 to 10 years from now, there will be more new artificial bands than new human bands. Of course, they won't be successful, not right from the beginning, but people will accept it over time. Not us old school metalheads, of course, but children will be born thinking it's normal. People tend to underestimate the power of just time passing. These AI bands will even perform live, and I think there are enough people who would be interested to see that. Don't believe me? ABBA's playing live, with motion capture versions of themselves, and people love it. I think it's just a matter of time until this happens to metal too. There will be holograms of metal musicians standing on stage, performing songs no human ever was involved in. I've heard people say that labels would never sign artificial bands, but why? Big labels usually are not interested in art or good music. All they care about is revenue, profit. AI bands are extremely cheap because you don't need to pay any musicians. And if people are willing to pay money for their music, win-win. Sign the contract. I think we all know these science fiction movies with a completely white room with just a chair or whatever in the middle, and a person enters and says, "Show me beautiful nature with birds singing and whatnot," and it magically appears. All fake, of course. But I think this is what music entertainment could become as well. Something like that. Stuff like that could happen in the future. Hey, you gotta check out this band I just discovered.
What? You still listen to bands? What the fuck? Don't you know you can customize everything nowadays?
Is that Madonna? Singing for Cannibal Corpse?
Yeah, live in London, 1979. And Van Halen is about to play solo now, but he'll break the B string after 13 seconds.
Where's that from?
I just created that. Wanna try too?
No, I'm fine. Every video or article I've seen about AI was either against it or supporting it. But It seems like no one ever thought about what it does to us as humans, to our minds, when everything that defines us as humans, and art is a big part of that, will soon be created by something else. 1,000,000 times better and faster. Something that is not human. To me, that sounds like a big existential crisis we are facing, and nobody's seeing that. Or I am just overthinking it. I wish I do. But after all, I have some kind of trust in humanity. Yeah, imagine that most of the people won't fall for AI-generated music that's just been created to please us, to make us consume, to buy. Okay, I'm losing trust actually. Our minds need to be reactivated. We need to relearn to appreciate art, because human-made art the worth of it is immeasurable, because it's literally what we are. But maybe this is also the problem. Art is usually created by suffering, love, hate, pride, longing, you name it. But these things have no value in the economy. You cannot sell them. I'm scared if a lot of people cannot even tell if something was created with emotion or not. But time will tell, I guess. Even though AI-generated stuff may sound or look better than anything humans ever created in the future, I think it's the non-verbal communication between humans that art delivers. The love for our own kind is what keeps art and us alive. If we decide to give that up and let AI do it, we will literally lose the capability of being. We will unlearn how it is to be human. Don't let that happen. And thank you for watching. What are your thoughts about the topic? Write them in the comments. It's extremely interesting, I think. Am I overthinking? Do I sound like Lars Ulrich talking about Napster? Are the neurons in my brain, the boomer neurons, firing? I don't know. Please let me know. Thanks to the supporters of this channel, and see you next time.